Good morning, the birds are loud again as we take a look at the pepper growth. It's been a while, guys, sorry about that. I wanted to let the peppers grow a little bit. And grow they have. We've got pretty much everything transplanted. That some of the stuff died off, but that's okay. We've been trying, also we got some new plants. We got some hostas, which are just like, they're related to grass. They're a type of grass. We've got, I'm not sure if it's blackberry, raspberry, or a, I forget what the other one is we're growing. But it's one of those. It's a thornless one. So, yeah. Its stem broke because it got stepped on by something, and so I've decided to help it survive. And so I put it on a stake and everything. So we got a bamboo I'm trying to help out here. That was from this, but this thing was dying, and so no water was getting up through it. Yeah. We got our big pepper plants. The pepper plants have gotten really big. So it turns out the problem with the pepper plants is, you know those little nasty green leaves from its seeds, the ones that sort of looked like that had that. Did it focus? That weird yellow edge. See, there's like a slight yellow edge on that. Yeah, the ones that were like that, where the edge of the leaves were dried out, except all the way, like halfway into the leaf. Turns out trimming those off is really good because they don't devote any energy in trying to heal them. I have some that were, I'm not sure what their problem is. They're holding on. That little guy is trying to hold on in there. I gave him some fresh soil. I don't know what the problem was, but the fresh soil sure did help. And then we got this, guys. As soon as we get new leaves, I'm trimming that leaf off because it's so damaged. Same thing with that one. We got this, guys. I'm probably going to trim off that leaf that has a little cut into it because it's devoting energy towards healing it. Everything else seems to be doing pretty good. I don't know what's up with this plant. It seems to be growing fine with its albino leaves. It is. Do we need some white contrast? I'm not helping at all. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. It's albino leaves. We got this guy, which I can tell already is going to be either habanero or super hot. White contrast. See? Just by the shape of its leaves. So, I know what some of the peppers are. Hungarian black. Hungarian black. My guess is some of these is habaneros. None of the apple peppers have gotten that big yet, so I know it's not apple peppers. Even though I know these ones in here are the apple peppers. These guys. So those two are apple peppers. I think that one's an apple pepper. I don't remember. But it's fine. But yeah. So we got our nasty rabbit. Oh, look, you got the tray out. And all the ones that didn't sprout, I did something kind of smart, I think, personally. Kind of smart. It's rained recently. Like last night, I think. It rained. I don't know. I went to bed before it started. So I've put chicken poop all over the place. You can sort of see the chicken poop. I'm gonna till all the soil into itself. I messed up here and didn't till the soil in before I did it, but it's too late now because I've already got the things buried in there. That's fine. It's non-burn, so. But yeah, we put the chicken poop down. All the pellets are buried in this corner, the ones that didn't sprout. So if I get any late sprouts, they're going to sprout up into the garden area, which is fine by me. Because seeds survive like that in nature, so they can manage it. We've got weeds. Our herbs are being overgrown with weeds right now. We haven't got plants. As soon as we get plants, we're going to manage the garden. But yeah, I've put chicken poop everywhere, and I raked the garden off a little bit. So, yeah, I showed. I don't know. So I never uploaded those. So I've run an electrical cord. I don't think I should uploaded that one. I ran an electrical cord to the greenhouse and buried it right there. So I gotta sprinkle some grass seed on that. Actually, no, I don't. Oh yeah, the freeze. We had a freeze that killed all the peach tree blossoms, and then we got cherry tree blossoms here. Look how pretty these are. Man, these smell so good, like you wouldn't believe. Oh, that smells so good. God, those birds are annoying. So yeah. Oh, I found this, and I forgot that we had one of these. I found this buried back here underneath all this crap. Okay, we got all our chicken wire and stuff. Get some branches I just piled back there. Hopefully this will rot, and in like 5 years I'll have some really rich soil back there. All the soil in North Carolina is super oxygen or nitrogen rich. So, and that's why you get a lot of things like trees and not much else besides the grass, because those are the only things that like insane amounts of nitrogen. But yeah, look, we've got a dripper system. So I'm going to probably install this in there. I'm definitely going to install it into the garden once we get that going. Or maybe not, actually. I don't know. We used this during the drought in North Carolina when there were like serious water restrictions. You weren't allowed to water your bushes or anything, and so everybody's bushes died except for ours because we had a dripper system and we weren't exceeding our water limit. Whoa, sorry about that. So yeah, dripper system. Sorry about that. I don't want to cut this branch because it's just so healthy looking, but it gets in the way so badly. These things grow like vines. Like seriously, they grow, and then you get clones of the plants, and then you chop the roots with a shovel, and you got just a whole nother clone of the plant. That's what happened to that one in there. Basically, I picked up the pot, not realizing there was a plant in it, and it here, I'll show you. Maybe the root's still sticking out the bottom. It ripped it up and out. No, the root's not sticking out the bottom. It must have died or fallen off or something. But yeah, it ripped the root. It broke the root, and so basically I just have a clone of the plant now, which is nice. So means I'm gonna get the exact same berry production, which is good. I like that. I've yet to trim these bushes that have died out here. This guy. Not sure what's going on with this guy. He got roots on this end? He does. Yeah, you see how they survive? Basically, when one end of the bush, when the middle of the bush starts dying, it starts sprouting roots at the other end to try to get it into the dirt. So, but yeah, look at these. These lovely, lovely. How I know these are dead? Right here, these guys. Look, see? You break the stem, there's no green. None. So, which means it's dead. No roots sprouting at the end. It's definitely dead. So that bush is just dead. I've checked all throughout the bush. It's dead. Let's check this one here. Let us check this one. Yep, that one's dead as well. Let's see. No green. So, but yeah, once I trim those up, I'm gonna cut these bushes up, and so where they're nice and neat, and then put them inside of a tomato cage thing. I don't know. But yeah. Man, it's not until just now that I realized, look how thick, I remember when these things were planted, look how thick the trunks on them are. Man, that's just insane. I remember when all these trees were planted, they were really small. Maybe if the root bulb for them was maybe 1.5 feet thick, maybe at most. But yeah, well that's it for today. Yeah, these videos are gonna be a lot more spread out unless something happens. So yeah, when the plants are another 6 inches tall, I'll do another one. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me rotate the camera lens around. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.